Hello guys, welcome back to another video on Bathwick. Yes, that's right guys, Bathwick. And I'm gonna take you on a little tour of a temsa. Okay, I'm gonna find it. Temsa Avenue. And I'm gonna show you 4700. So why not? It's a little bit dark in here, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna burst it into the outside so you can see it. Well guys, welcome, this is the Temsa Avenue. Welcome all to my followers, new and old. And I'm going to give you a little demonstration of a temsa. And a little bit of history about this bus and the rest of the fleet of these. This was new in 2010. And this particular vehicle came down to Redcar as a demonstrator, and it was used on the Irish routes, so like the X4, the X3, the 62, the 22, the 64, the 81, X93, and it was used on all the model, and it proven at the time to be a successful vehicle. This one then left as it was a demonstrator vehicle, and it went round other depots in the UK. A few years later, this one returned back to Redcar as a part as the fleet, and where it remained till it got withdrawn last year. A little bit of history about the Temsa. The Temsas were often found on the 63, the 64s, the U1 or the 62s, and sometimes they would come out making little appearance on the X4s or the X93s if they were required on there. Some of them weren't very good on hill climbing. Now this interior, it was on a mall when it first came down to Redcar back in 2010. This is how they looked like back in when they were new. They look absolutely fantastic. I used to sit here on this back seat, or just sit here. Best seat in the house was this one, and I used to sit here all the time. Yeah, so the reason why the Temsas were getting withdrawn is due to the parts. Now the parts were very difficult to get hold of because they had to be bought from Turkey, Temsa in Turkey, and some of the parts that these were needing were no longer made, which was a problem. So therefore they were started withdrawing some of the Temsas to keep the other ones on the road. So the last Temsa remaining was 4701, which was withdrawn last month, which was the last Temsa. As we look outside, it's in the Arriva Cotswold livery, which looks absolutely fantastic. our older style of livery. And yeah, for this to be on a game, it brings back happy memories, but also some very amazing memories made on, especially 4700 itself. Yes, we are going to take it for a little spin, and I will talk to you about the features. As we go along the back, we have the eco fans. Now, the history behind this was these had to be fitted because the build on its own cooling system it had before these eco fans was an overheating issue where they used to catch fire, and two actually did catch fire. This here is the only probably bush you will ever see. The exhaust on the roof, and then the engine part was in here, and then the main engine bit was in here. But obviously you can't open that on here. Very little we can say about the bus itself. It's little. So like you've got the destination screen here, which looks absolutely fantastic. I say absolutely fantastic. The whole interior of this bus looks amazing, and I'm gonna, this detail should have been a free rent. The amount of work this person put in this bus is absolutely amazing. I'm going to talk about the last temsa, what was left. Which is 4701. This is up from this one. YJ59PH. I think it was. So we'll close the doors and we'll get into the car. But what can I say about the car? Absolutely detail, the features, what you can see, absolutely spot on. Again, Dion, fantastic. So we are going to take it for a little spin, and let's see. Temperature 47 in action. As some of you probably won't have been on the temperature. We do the number 10, I think. It is Brookhouse. Excellent. Love how beautifully it looks on screenshots as well. It's again the sound of it just takes me back to the days when the temperatures were alive and the temperatures were newish at the time, because they were at the time, they were a little modern. It drives amazingly. I know some drivers would probably say in real life it drove like a piece of trash. I won't say the other word because there might be younger generations watching. They don't want to say some words that cause a bit of infect naughtiness. So sit back, relax and enjoy the journey on 4700. Kick down on the temsa, they're rare. Back in them, they knew they were good for him, but when they got old, they didn't like changing gears, and that was a problem on the banks. Because when you're going uphill, you want the bus to change gear quickly. With the temsas, that was the problem, because they didn't like changing gears at all. Which went into limp mode, uphill. And we all know what happens when the bus goes into limp mode. Let's see 4700 can climb this hill. I've not looked up a hill yet, so this is going to be amazing. Wow! That was pure thrash for a temsa. I actually enjoyed stage driving this bus very much, since now they're gone. A little bit close to the curve there, I think. Come on, let's do it. Get. Show the temperatures. This was like a sort of bank. They were a bit tall, a bit long in length, so when they'll get stuck on the corner. I'll wait here for a few seconds. I mean, that feature is absolutely amazing. I mean, just look at him. Look at how real it looks. I mean, I have never seen a bus on Roblox look as good as this. This is the detail is absolutely amazing. I really hope that it suggests AI passengers. That would be amazing. AI passengers like Canterbury has. Imagine it, picking people up on the Temsa and having people on the Temsa. That would be bloody amazing. Let's have another screenshot, I think. 4700 screen was. I mean, look at the detail. I mean, just the amount of detail that's gone into this to get the shapes and everything so white. It's absolutely spot on. Yeah, as I was saying, they've all gone now, so anyone who wants to try a temsa, you might want to look in the Telford area, because there was 14, 7, 09, 18 and 19 working for Telford, but I don't know if they are now. So as we move on now, continuing on. Just be seating area. The Coop shop, Argos, cancer research. It does sound like you're actually on board 4700. You're thinking, were these fairly fast on hills? Well, I can answer that for you. Some were, some wasn't. Some of them were really very pro for hill climbing, but some were pretty good. If you're at Formica area, you'll notice your doors look a bit like a temsa by the shape at the sides and that. Well, we're going downhill now. Good brakes on him. Really good brakes. Well, the Tempesters all had the good brakes. I remember the drivers and the mentoring and the new drivers don't slam the brakes too hard on the Tempester because they'll go fully on. Question: who loves playing bathwick or a bus simulator? Name it. So it can be it can be the bus, similar to what we call it, 2020. In train simulator. Because this is like absolutely high detail, a lot has gone into it. You can just see how much has gone in detail by in just looking at that house there, how much detail has gone into it. I mean, absolutely fantastic. just took a talk more because you mentioned it, guys. I'm just. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed a bit of the history about the temsas. If you don't know much where they came from and that, no, you don't. They were new to Redcar Depot in 2009 and 10. Same as the Pulsars, 1429 to 1440. But now they've got more, because 14 transferred from Stockton, as 1560 to 1573 moved permanently from Redcar to Stockton, which was the best thing ever to happen, because they were a big issue. And now Redcar Depot isn't in a mess really now, because obviously with the street lights now gone and they can concentrate on the other vehicles that need a bit of this tweaks, but they are doing fantastic now. Anyway, we're also enjoying the new bus. Let's just take a look at the background. I mean, look at that. Look how good it looks. You were thinking, what am I doing? I mean, yeah, it's a temsa. Which you can give a bit of a kick down to. We're going down the hill again. Turning left at the traffic lights. So yeah, there you have it, guys. Thames Avenue 4700. I hope you enjoyed the video as much as I did. and yes, you will be seeing more of this bus on the channel, on this channel, or the other ones as well. I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye for now.